Hello friends, how you doing? So good to see ya. My name's Justin with the Crafty Brother. It's a little dark in here, guys, but I don't have an overhead light, but it'll be fine. I got 3 ring lights going and a couple of lamps. I hope everybody's doing well. And tonight I'm on Paint Pixie's page, guys. Thank y'all so much for having me, Josie. Y'all, I had these. Oh, and if you see this part, you probably should replace. Put it in that hashtag replay so I can go back and welcome you. Let me get the comments pulled up here. Okay, here we go. How is everybody? Oh, there's Josie. Hey, Linda, how you doing? So good to see you. So, guys, I've been packing up all day. I got to get a couple of things here. It won't take but a minute. Just got to plug in my heat tool. And tonight we're going to be doing some messy painting, but it's going to be fun painting. I'm excited. Okay, so let me get the heat tool plugged in here. We're not even using a glue tool tonight. Can you believe it? But we are going to be using a lot of Paint Pixie products, and I did prime everything with the marshmallow. They're white. I need to turn that volume down. Let me plug this in and then I'll get to the comments here. Sorry, I'm always running a little ragged. Oh, thank you, Josie, for putting that in. Hey, Jackie, so good to see you. Hey, Barbara. Hey, J.M. Shepherd, so good to see you. And Lorna's here, and Teresa, and Rosemary, and Ellen, and Judy, and Carolyn, and Jamie. I'm at the old place, guys. Look at the background. Everything's gone. Everything's gone. I think that it's my time of the month. I'm very menstrual and emotional today, but that's okay. Hey, Tammy, so good to see you. Hey, Melva and Mildred. I'm going big, she said. What else would you expect? So, guys, I just primed this with the marshmallow. So I'm just going to dry this real quick, and then we're going to be switching to white sands. Have you guys seen the waterfall tables before? That's what I'm kind of going to be going for, but we're going to do kind of a free pour sort of ish. Not really because there are all these grooves, but we're going to have to help the paint along the way. And plus I don't want to use too much paint. So I think we're just going to do like a faux river in the middle. And I'm decorating my new place very modern. This one's very antique-ish, old. You just noticed the apron? Yes, Paint Pixie. Woo! We can have a wet apron contest. I wonder who will win. Just kidding. We're not doing that. Okay. Hey, Becky. How you doing? Hey, Caroline. Hey, Kim. So good to see you. Hey, Jeffrey. So good to see you. Another apron. Yes, this is a white Paint Pixie apron. Hey, Patricia from Tennessee, and Rhonda, and Brenda, and Jamie, and good evening, Jenny Owen. So good to see you. Hey, Janine Wright. So, guys, I am looking at Paint Pixie's page for the comments. It says we got 182 friends. Wow. So that's what we're going to go for today. But the white sands is a metallic white paint, so it's going to look kind of modern. And we're going to be using the 24 karat gold because my coffee table that I used to have, it's kind of antique-ish, and it's solid wood. It's very heavy, and then it's got a marble slab. But my stepmother, in their basement, they have a glass coffee table that's gold. So I'm going to repaint that with 24 karat gold so it'll match. Did I get lots of rain yesterday? No, we didn't get any rain yesterday, to my knowledge. Hey, Colette, how you doing? Hey, Judy Stalker, so good to see you. Hey, Denise. So, guys, I'm just drying this a little bit because it's freshly painted, and I'll show you the grooves here in a minute. But it's too wet to touch. I just primed it, but I figured I would save us some time and go ahead and get that out of the way. But I did use the marshmallow. But I think that these 2 end tables are going to go in my living room, and I do need to do a second coat, but this is just the marshmallow. I haven't used the white metallic yet. So I think that this is going to go with my table that I'm going to get from my stepmom. It's just a glass coffee table, and then it's all gold. It's kind of early 90s, but then again, I think it's kind of mid-century modern, but that's kind of the look that I was going to go for. And then I couldn't get rid of some stuff, so it's kind of like an eclectic thrift store, but you know, with a mid-century modern touch. My doll and the next Happy Melt. Thank you. Looks so empty. I've been busy. Yes, everything in the craft room. Look, here, come here. Let me show you. Put your seatbelt on. Okay, guys, I'll show you. My house is so empty and dark. Ah! So, let's see. So this is my cabinet where I had all the paints and powders and pigments, and this is where I had everything else. It's a mess in here. That's some stuff that wouldn't fit. I'm leaving all the fur in the drawers, but that rack's clear, that's clear. All my thread's gone, my sewing machine's gone. All these walls were just covered with craft supplies, and then you don't need to see the rest of my house, but the rest of my house looks the same. It's empty. It's empty and boxed up. I boxed up 14 huge boxes today, and I gotta go get some more tomorrow. Okay, let me put you back in here, but that's what I've been up to, y'all. Getting it done, trying to. But it is bittersweet, though. Hey, Camille. Good afternoon. Hey, Amy Clark Taylor. Hey, Denise. Hey, Romaine and Mariana and Cindy. How you doing? And Roseanne and Celeste and Carol. I'm so glad y'all are here. Hey, Teresa Cherry. So good to see ya. Hope everybody's doing good. So this should be dry enough. It's not completely dry. Let's try a little bit more. Sorry, and my head's cut off a little bit, but woo. It looks so dark, but we don't have the chandelier. I'm putting the chandelier in my new craft spot, so I don't have an overhead light, but we crafting in the dark tonight. So I'm just drying this a little bit more because I don't want it to pull up. It's almost dry. Thank you for your patience. Thank you. Oh, I feel like I could do a magic trick. Oh! Hey, Beatrice and Pam and Deborah. Thank you, Carol. You're the bestest. Hey, Cirildo and Sherry. How y'all doing? She's from Iowa. Carolyn Crisco, how's your day going? Okay, that should be dry enough, okay? So now let me show you this table kind of up close. I bought this off of one of my old friends, and it was brown, dark brown, like an espresso. And it was very nice, but then I moved to another place, and then it didn't fit my decor. And so then I painted this one teal, and then this one back here goes underneath. Let me show you. I don't know if I'm gonna have time for both, but I'm gonna do the same thing to the other one. Then this one goes underneath it, and it's stackable. So see, this one goes underneath. And then this one was silver, and then I put some bling, but I didn't finish priming this side. So I said, maybe we'll just do this one, because this might take a little while. So I think I'm just gonna do this one on the live, and then I'll do the other one to match, okay? So let's get out this white sands. Will you be moved out this weekend? That's the plan. And then I'll come back Tuesday, and I'm gonna do all the cleaning and stuff. So this is Paint Pixie's White Sands, and I'm going to be doing a waterfall. Let me back y'all up a little bit. Phew. Hang on. And then I'm going to angle you up a little bit because that's going to drive me nuts. Are you there? Sorry, y'all. Sorry. So my side buttons, they didn't want to act right, but here, that should give you a better angle. I backed you up a little bit. Sorry about that. My side buttons hit each other, and it said, do you want to call 911? I said, no, thank you. It's not let's forget 911, called 9fun because we're on Paint Pixie's page. So we're going to get the white sands out, and then I'm just going to be painting the outer sides right here. And this is wood, so it's good quality. I like it. You see me? I'm sorry, Mama Jerry. That's my fault. I can't do nothing right, I tell you. Okay, so here, let's paint the sides. And I'm not even using a paint carton today, okay? So this is the white sands. And I'm going to put a little bit on we'll put a little bit on the sides too. Whoop! Woo! And then if it runs, it's fine. I got something all over this I've got a covering all over this table. So I'm just kind of putting it on the sides. Then we're going to paint that in, and then we're going to dry that. And then I'm going to paint this little river kind of scene. And I was thinking about doing the sides gold, but then I was like, ooh, what about just the bottom? Just the bottom, so I might do the bottom gold. So this is the white sands. It's a metallic white paint. It's almost pearlized. It's very, very beautiful. But I thought it would look really nice with the gold. Girl, your internet is... Hey, friend, that was my fault. I froze for a second, but I am connected to the Wi-Fi. Hey, Pam. Yeah, we're at the old house. Style of painting. Pour it on. Yes, Cindy. So I'm over here now, painting the sides. Hopefully y'all can see me. This is a big project. But I had to do this anyways, and I was like, why not do it on Paint Pixie's page? All of my furniture and walls and everything's gonna be Paint Pixie, but that's fine with me. I love them. I love them. Okay, what are y'all saying over there? Hey, Deb Pierce. Hey, Jeff. How are you? So good to see you. So now I'm going over the sides. And this is just going to be a white sheen. It's very, very beautiful. I'm going to have to turn that volume down. I can still hear myself. That drives me nuts. I was watching a replay last night. My phone was about to go bye-bye, so I had to watch it from my tablet. Let me turn this down. You can't wait to hang out with you in a few weeks? Oh, Dina Harris, you coming down here? Oh, at the Sparkle Retreat in October, is that what you're talking about? Or are you coming to visit? I don't know, nothing. Y'all just come on over, bring a tent. Okay, so I think I'm gonna stop it about right here. I'm just trying to make it kind of even. And then the insides, we'll do the insides the same color. I'm just going to use this as my palette for a second. And then we're going to paint the insides a little bit. Okay. Just adding a little top coat so it's got that sheen, and I don't mind if a little bit of the teal shows through because I'm going to be adding some teal here in a minute. And I only had half a bottle of the marshmallow. I didn't plan this out very well, but that's okay. I used all the marshmallow, and then I was like, ooh, what do I do now? But I'll order some more. And their coconut undercover primer, that stuff is amazing, but I only had a little tiny bottle of that. I said, oh, we'll just use this white. Everybody okay? What are y'all saying over there? So far away. You can't go the Spark Retreat. Oh, we're gonna miss you, friend. We're gonna miss you, Miss Josie. I was excited to hug your neck and see what she was dressed up as this year. She was a pixie last year. She was cute. Her and Jane, they were the cutest little pixies. Okay, so this is just adding that little sheen to it, but okay. I'm probably gonna have to turn it around. I don't know what I'm gonna do on that outside. I might do the outside gold. Let me turn it around. Whew. I know I'm going to have paint all over me. Hopefully y'all can see a difference in what's pearlized and what's not. So, let's see. Hey, Mom Jerry. This is going in my living room at the new place. It's going in my living room. It's probably going to need some touch-ups, but I was just like, well, maybe this will inspire them to redo their end tables. Because this is their third time being redone. But, you know, a little bit of paint changes everything. And it's got good bones. So I love it. I don't see anything wrong with it. I don't think we should get rid of them. Just new place, new style, light, bright, airy. And kind of more modern. And I'm using the little Frenchie because that's my favorite. I know I need to use a bigger brush, Josie. I know a girl. I'm gonna order me a big one of those here soon too, so I can go fast. But usually this one is great for big projects, but my projects just keep getting bigger. And I'm like, now I want to do furniture. And cabinets and whole houses. Let's get crazy. Okay, so that's good enough. It's got a little bit of the opalescent sheen all over it. Okay, so now let's start with our, this makes me a little nervous. It'll be fine. Okay, I'm gonna do the Tropical Dream in the middle. No time like the present. Knock knock, who's there? Paint Pixie. So this is low if you can't tell. This is the Tropical Dream. So I'm just putting little daubs of paint on there. Then we're going to mix it in. This part will go quick. And then I have the Blue Java Banana. It's a little bit darker than the Tropical Dream. Woo! Calm down now. I'll hold it up so y'all can see what it looks like on the sides. This looks crazy. That's what it looks like. Okay. So I think that's enough Blue Java Banana, but I'm not doing any strokes yet. And then I'm going to add in some of the sugared glass. And this is a real dark turquoise. I don't want too much of it, but I'm going kind of on the outside layers with that. Kind of the darker color. Okay, just let that run down, it's fine. Okay. I hope this turns out cute, guys. Okay. And now I'm moving on to Bon Beanie Cocktail. I should have brought some blues. But my living room's kind of bluish green. Let me put a little bit of water in this. I'm gonna get it all out. This is kind of good. I should have brought more paints, but that's okay. Okay, so this is Bon Beanie Cocktail. Ooh. 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 So this is what, hang on, let me show you. Sorry. I'm like, let me show you. Just kidding. Please don't knock off your water. Okay, Bon Beanie Cocktail. Let's put it in a little bit on here. Ooh, there it goes. Okay, bye. Bye, Bon Beanie. Oh, there went the water. I knew that's gonna happen. It's okay. It's just water. We'll clean it up in a minute. I got a puppy pad. Doing the same thing to the other side. This might be a hot mess, y'all. Oh gosh, here we go. I'm afraid to look at the comments. Y'all say, ooh, you can't do nothing. You crafted in the dark, spilling water. Got another puppy pad right here. It's cleaning it right up. Okay, don't get on there. Really going to look good. Oh, thank you. So this is what the top looks like. It's just a little bit of splatter. And now we're going to blend it in. And then I'm going to dry this. And then I'm going to go around it with the, so here. Well, I just spilled my water, so we don't even have to worry about that no more. Let's just start over here on this side. And guys, I'm going to miss some comments. Please forgive me, but my hands is kind of tied. So, put a little bit of water on my brush. So now I'm just going to do long sweeping strokes. And this is just a mixture of those colors, and I don't care. Like I said, I don't have enough paint to do a paint pour, but it's just something fun to add a little bit of color to the center. And you don't want to over mix it or you're going to lose all your pigment, all of your different shades, because they're going to blend together. We definitely need some more blue Bon Beanie Cocktail. Whew. Well, I'm gonna have to straighten that up. Okay, now I'm doing the same on the top. If y'all ever feel like getting messy, this is wonderful. And this is a crafting carpet, so it's fine if it gets on there. Okay, so now I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Get a little bit more water on my brush. It sounds like we're in the city, huh? Oop. Somebody called the paint police. Who called Paint Pixie police? They said, whoop, whoop, pull over. Whoop, whoop. So I'm just kind of blending it, letting it kind of do its own thing, guys. But like I said, this is not an actual paint pour, but it's, when you ain't got a lot of paint, it's fine. So see the little difference in the colors. I gotta straighten up these lines, or maybe we'll leave them all crazy. Sometimes your project just says, whoa, Speedy, let's do this instead. And I said, okay, that sounds like a plan. Okay. Now I'm just doing the same thing to the top. And then we're going to outline this in gold, and then I'm going to take some of the real dark Starry Night, which has a little tint of blue. And then I'm going to go around the sides and make it look kind of like it's sunken in a little bit. Okay, now I'm just trying to get my line straight. And then I think we're going to use some resin for it. I think so. So now I'm just trying to get my lines even because these do have grooves in them. And yeah, we are going to make it kind of even. But I'm going to add a little bit of gold in here. Okay. But don't overwork your paint or it's all going to be the same color. Okay. Everybody okay? So this is one side. This is the other side. And then this is the top. But I have to straighten up the sides here and make sure my lines are right, okay? And I apologize, guys. You know I'll go back and read all the comments. But I'm using a mixture of colors, but they're all by Paint Pixie today. I love their paints. Like I said, I've done my whole house pretty much in Paint Pixie. Their colors are amazing. Okay. Woo! And we're just blending, and we're just getting the little drips here. Okay, there we go. So that's fine. And then, oh, I dropped myself. You love using Paint Pixie? Me too. Are these paints only for indoor use? No, you can use them outdoor as well. Just make sure that you get their Forcefield. It's an outdoor waterproof sealer, and it also has UV protection in it. So as long as you put that over it, but do really thin coats. Oh, just dropped some more paint. Joseph said, you want an apron? I'm gonna have stuff all over it the first day, friend. I said, I'd love to have an apron. Okay. So I'm just trying to straighten my lines here a little bit. But you know, it's just going in the living room. I'm gonna resin the top though, so it will be okay to set stuff on. But okay. That's good enough, I think. Okay. Now, let me find the Starry Night that I have. And this is like almost black, guys, but it's blue. It's a dark blue. So I'm gonna go over the edges with that, and then I'm gonna just blend that in. So I'm just kind of dropping here, there, everywhere. Underwear? I made you say underwear. I'm just kidding. Guys, I slept till 12 o'clock today, don't tell nobody. I said, oh my gosh, I didn't have the girls though. And they didn't wake me up to go potty. Hey Sheila, hey Sherry, how you doing? Hey Deborah, so good to see you. Those are your favorite colors. Hey Avedna, well hopefully y'all will try this. So this is the, let's see. So I just put a few dots on there, okay? Just randomly. And then I'm just going to take my brush and make a straight line, straight-ish. But the paint is still wet, so it's blending it in. And then I'm just gonna, I didn't clean off my brush. I'm just going back through it one more time here to get these edges. And then I'm gonna go back through it on the inside layer and turn my brush around, okay? All my paint is on this side, but there's nothing on this side. So I'm just gonna turn my brush around and then go on the inside. And then that's gonna blend it in with the other colors, okay? So I'm gonna do this, this is what it looks like. See that dark, dark blue? And then I'm gonna do the same thing over here. Oh yeah, that looks much better when y'all aren't watching. Go through one more time. All right. Whew. So this is what the top looks like so far. Okay, and then we're gonna do the same thing. I still have plenty of this Starry Night on here, so I'm not gonna waste that paint. I'm just gonna go ahead and do my inside, and then I'm gonna go back over it with some of the dark blue here in a second. Just adding a few little, blending this in, and then I'm gonna add some random little strokes of blueness. Okay, and now, oh gosh, what did I knock over now? Ugh. Y'all wanna start a game? How many things will I knock off the table? You sleep till 11 every day? Something just dripped out of this bottle. You worry about, oh, I'm fine, friends. Fine, after this, you know, well, September 1st, we gonna be out of here. And then things are gonna go back to normal-ish, but I'll still have some unpacking to do and working on the craft shack. Everything's good. Everything's good. I've never required a lot of sleep. I actually feel really, really tired though if I sleep more than 6 hours. If I sleep more than that, I'm just groggy all day. And I'm like, ugh, I feel kind of sick if I sleep too much. Okay, so I'm just darkening the sides a little bit. And then we're going to add the gold. And then I'll go back in with some more of the Starry Night. Ooh, my lines got off. Let me just add a little bit more dark because I'm off one line on this side. Can't be having that. Do just one more drop here. And then I'll hold it up so y'all can see where we're at so far, but I think this should go pretty quickly. And then I'll do the same thing on the other one. Or I might just do the other one solid gold. That would be kind of fun. I don't know. I want them to go together, but not really go together. You know what I mean? Yeah, we'll make a matchy-matchy. I was like, do we want a matchy-matchy? Yeah, that sounds good. Oh, I got a big old glob right here. I don't know what happened there. Okay, so it's kind of just like a little ombre effect. It's my new apron. I was about to wipe it on there. Hey, Robbie Robertson. Hey, I like your name. Hey, Keenan, how you doing? So good to see you. And Denise. Hey, Ray, so good to see you. So, okay, this is one side. Then this is the top. And then this is the side. So it kind of looks like a little waterfall in a way. Okay, I'm going to dry this. And then we're going to add the gold on the sides. Ooh, I got a big dollop there. Didn't mean to get. We're going to add the gold on the sides. And then I think I'm going to do the bottom, like just the bottom part. I'm going to do that gold. That sounds good. And we're going to be using 24 karat. And then I'll do the other one very, very similar. It's different. It's different. I do need to get the insides a little bit better, but I wasn't sure what I was going to do yet. So We'll just paint it white again when I get home and get more white paint. And then I'll go over it with the white sands again. And I will be using resin, so it does sound kind of simple because it is. Not everything's got to be crazy, but I'm going to add resin to the top of it. So I'm just drying this. Woo! Oh, thank you, Rhonda. Thank you, Vicky. Thank you, Sandy. Is everybody okay over here? Let me see what I'm missing. Y'all so far away. If it goes out, that's because I touched something. Hey, Lynn. So glad you caught me, too. Hey, Diane. So good to see you. And Judy Kelly, how are you? Painting a table friend. Hey, Shelly. Hey, Sherry Cash. Oh. Yes, I love some Paint Pixie paint. Everything that they have, I love it. Hey, Lynn, I'm so glad you caught me. Woo. So we're just drying this, and then I'm going to be using their 24 karat gold. And I'm just going to do a stripe, and it might be, let's go very, very thin, like a thin line. I think one little strip will be fun. Maybe like an inch. That sounds good. And then I can kind of straighten up my lines too. But y'all know I like difference. Who's that? Hey Barb, how you doing? Hey Mariana, be nice. Nightstands, yes. You brighten, oh, you're so nice. Oh, very cool. Thank you, Polly. You're so nice. Hey, Gail. How are you? So we'll paint the insides. I can see on the thing. The insides need to be painted, but I did use the white sands and then just kind of dry brushed it over the regular white. But a little bit of the teal is kind of showing through, which is fine. We'll fix that later. But I'm just trying to inspire you to do this. And guys, I didn't use any primer at all. I just used the coconut chalk paint, and then I dried it. But I mean, if you're using the chalk paint, you don't need a primer on furniture and stuff like that. For glass, metals, stuff like that, I would definitely use a primer. But the chalk paint already kind of has a primer built in with it, so it's amazing. I just wanted to get rid of that turquoise color before I started up, you know, on the white part. And I wanted a good base coat. So this is 24 karat gold by them. And I apologize again about my lighting, y'all. I know it's dark, but you gotta do what you gotta do sometimes. Okay. And where's my other paintbrushes? Let me go look in the living room, or in the kitchen, guys. I got stuff everywhere. Let me see if I can find that. Don't leave! I'm gonna give away a hat meal when I come back. Oh gosh, where is it? Well, we might have to use the other one because I'm not seeing it in this thing. Ooh, I don't have a light in here either. Oh no! Oh goodness! Oh gosh! Somebody left me. Somebody left. Guys, I don't know where my other paintbrushes are. I know I packed more than one, but that's all I'm seeing. Oopsies. Well, I'll just use the same one, it's fine. We're just doing a thin little line, it'll be okay. So let me find a Happy Mail winner, and then I'll do another one towards the end. So message me at the Crafty Brother. Who is this? Barbara Jacks. Barbara Jacks. She says, hi Justin, hey Fran. And then we'll find one over here on this page here in a second. It does look empty, doesn't it? Stacy's here. Hey, Stacy. What you up to, girlfriend? Okay, so this is dry. So I'm just gonna, maybe we should just pour it on. What do you think? Let's do it just a pour and see what that looks like. I wanted a real thin line. Sometimes things happen for a reason. So let's try to just pour a little line on there. It might be fun. No, that ain't gonna work. It'll be fine. Wishful thinking though. Probably would if I would have left the lid on, but I got a bad habit about taking them lids off. Oh gosh. Okay, let me clean off this brush and then we'll get started with the gold. So I'm just gonna outline what we just did with the gold, guys. Sounds good to me. Okay, just clean off my brush. Everybody's good? Okay. So this is the 24 karat gold. And I don't want it to look even on the inside part. I want it to look a little crooked. Guys, I was looking at these waterfall tables, like the actual ones that are wood and have the natural grain. Some of them are $5,000 and I was like, that's nuts. But good for the people that can afford those. I would never pay $5,000 for a table. I'd rather buy an ATV. Get me a four-wheeler. Nice little used one. But, you know, not everybody. Different strokes for different folks. So I said, I'm gonna make one for cheap. A version. And you could paint these wood grain. I've shown you many times on my page with the fairy doors and stuff, how to paint wood grain. You can definitely paint it to look like wood. Okay, I got a lot of that 24 karat gold on there. Okay. Here we go. So quiet. Those are actual crickets outside. And one of the ring lights just went off. What the heck? That's not creepy at all. Guys, it's weird to not hear my dogs walking around and to not have anybody else here. I've been at this house by myself and I'm not gonna miss the creepiness of it because it is creepy sometimes. It's old, it's built in the 30s, 1930. And it's so dark, and now that we don't have light fixtures, it's real dark, so gotta get those put back up. Let me show you what it's looking like a little bit, but I'm gonna have to fix it. Ooh, so it's just a little bit of gold on the sides. Please don't knock nothing else over. It's that time of year. Oh, crickets. Hey, Pretty Pieces by Michelle. Yeah, it's getting cooler, huh? You need to get a Polaris. Oh, yeah, that would be nice. I agree with you. 5K is crazy for a table. I have 2 4-wheelers. Yes, much more fun than a table. I'm glad you are on my side. Hey, Karen, but I mean, if you can afford $5,000 for a table, go ahead, Fran. Do it up. I'm sure it's worth it. We all like different things. I'm not telling you what to spend your money on. You do you. And if you's happy, I'm happy. I just said, I can't afford that. So I'm going to use these tables I bought 10 years ago and repaint them again. Maybe I should make it a little bit wobbly. Yeah, because I don't know if I like these straight lines, so I'm going to make it a little ziggy-zaggy. And then I'm going to go back over it with the Starry Night, because I don't like how straight them lines is looking. So after all that trouble trying to keep it in the lines, now I decide, no thank you, I want jagged, crazy gold lines, because I think it's going to look killer. Okay. Well, better we decided now than when we were done. Okay, so I'm just doing a little side swoop. And then we're get some of this off because I got some of the blue kind of coming in. And then, ooh-wee. Ooh-wee. It's gonna be fun. So now I'm gonna dry this and then I'm gonna go crazy with it. Cause what was I thinking not going crazy with something? I was like, oh, let's just be subtle and more modern and clean lines. No, thank you. No, thank you. Okay. So now I'm going to dry this, guys, and I'm going to have to touch up some spots on the gold. Really should probably use a smaller brush, but it's fine. Okay, so let me dry this. Whew. That's what it's looking like so far. I went crazy with the lines. Usually better when you do it yourself. You love your teeth. Oh, that's awesome. With Bridgie Band, you pay $20 for your wooden bar stools and had them outside for years since you moved, and they have an island painted. Ooh, that sounds so awesome. Very contemporary. Craziness is all. Ripped paper. Oh my gosh. A ripped pillow? Is that what that says? Should have brought my glasses. Ripped paper. I think that's what it says. But I'm going to go a little bit darker underneath the gold so then it looks like it's kind of set in there a little bit. And I like how the Starry Night is metallic and it's almost black, but it's not black. It's like a real dark blue. And you can see that because I mixed it with the I mixed it with the turquoise, so it really lightened it up. It didn't turn black. Black is aggressive. But if you use a really dark color of whatever you're working with, it almost looks black. I mean, it's going to turn out a little bit nicer, I think, in my opinion. But I do love black in small areas, but to outline stuff, it makes it pop. But it can't get away from you. Ooh, just touch the safety. So let me dry this pretty good because my blue wasn't dry all the way. And I know that this is kind of a big piece, but we're hanging out together. Hey Karen, how you doing? Hey D Spencer, so good to see you. Hey Cindy, oh thank you friend. Thank you Peggy, y'all so nice. You're so sweet. What y'all been doing today? Anything fun? I had to go by the post office today. Guys, any Happy Mail that was won over the weekend went out today. I was a little bit behind, but I did mail it off today. And I dropped it off at the post office. I put it in my mailbox this morning, but they didn't pick it up. And I was like, well, I'm already a day late. Let me just make sure that they get it. So I took it by the post office, dropped it off. Then I went to McDonald's, and other than that, I've just been packing all day. I haven't really left the house. But there's no food here. It's all you know, packed up or requires pots and pans. And I'm like, we'll just get a drive-through meal. That sounds good. It's one of those days. I've had a lot of fast food. I'm surprised I'm not gaining weight. All the fast food I've been eating. Oh, thank you, Chris. Thank you, Mylon. Hey, Florence. This is just an old table that I had, but I'm going to be putting it in my living room. My colors are going to be gold, blue, and green, and a few other ones, but mostly blue, green, and gold. And white. And white. Let's just make sure it's dry. So I don't want to mess up what we just did. And then we're going to mix up some resin and put it over the top. I think I don't know what I'm going to do, to be honest, guys. Because it's going to run off the sides, but I kind of feel like just putting down a garbage bag and letting it run. I think it'll be fine. Okay, so I think that that's dark enough. So let me go back over these gold areas one more time. And then we're going to go over the dark blue. So this is what it's looking like so far, but I'm gonna extend the dark blue where like I came out a little bit, so I'll bring that out a little bit further. I really just want the outline of the gold to be really bright. I don't care about the inside because that's gonna get repainted. Let's see what you're saying. Just go with it, it'll be fine. Seems he's turning everything into art. Oh my goodness, I wish. Hey Deb, how you doing, Fran? But I will do another coat of white when I get home, guys, but I only had half a bottle with me, and I was like, well, before I left, to be honest, I left yesterday right after the event, so I hadn't really planned out, and I was like, I'm not taking no more stuff down there. I'll find something once I get down there. And as soon as I got down here last night, I was like, oh my gosh, look at these side tables. And I was just talking about how we needed side tables. They're in my brother's room, but I gave him the bedroom suite that we got, or that we had in the guest room. So now we don't have a guest room. And it had 2 matching side tables with it. So I had given him these to use at this place, and he don't need them no more. So let's just put these in the living room. I don't need to buy any more furniture. We've got plenty of everything. I think people are surprised that we're still moving, guys, but for those who have been here to visit, they understand. They're like, he got some stuff. He's got some stuff. I'm just gonna put a little bit right here on my puppy pad. And Blake's like, you should just throw it all away and then start over. I'm like, no, that's my precious. Talking about like my Goodwill finds and stuff. That's not me, that's my hand. And I said, no, you crazy. We ain't doing that. It took me a lot of time to find all this junk. Lots of thrift stores. So you really trying to get on my bad side, telling me to throw my stuff away. Just kidding. He was just joking. But it is expensive. We're getting a U-Haul Saturday. And I think it's just going to be me, Travis, and Blake, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done. Okay, and I'm good with that. So now we're just going to dry this. I'm sorry about all the drying, guys, but we got to because we're switching colors again. I don't want it to blend in. So just to outline that gold on the outside, but I need to straighten that up with a little bit of the Starry Night. But now you have a huge garden patio. Yes, I can't wait. Oh, Denise, you're so nice. Hey, Mitzi, how you doing? One man's junk is another man's treasure. Yes, it's treasures. I agree. Hey, Dana, how you doing? Hey, Linda. No, the craft shack's not going to have running water yet. I'm having a rain barrel, but that's going to go on the deck. That's not going to get built for 2 years probably. But, you know, it is what it is. In the meantime, I'm just going to have gallons of water. Where's my paint dryer? I'm going to have gallons of water out there, and then I can put it in like laundry bottles, whatever I need. All I'll be doing is really using it for paint water, and the house is 80 feet away. It's not that far. It's fine. Okay, I just saw some little spots I had to blend in. I just used my finger, don't judge me. Okay, so now we're drying this. Then we're going to go back in with the dark blue, and then we're just going to resin the top of it. And then I think I'm going to brush the sides with resin as well. And it's just going to look like what it looks like, and that's going to be fine. It's just something to set drinks on. It's fine. Yes, Tracy, I'm going to paint the other one very similar, or I might just paint it solid gold because I think solid gold would look nice too. Maybe I should just not do the legs of this one gold. This one goes up underneath it. There used to be 3. I don't know what happened to the second one. Who knows? It might be in the basement. But I might just paint that one gold. I don't know. We'll see. That's what I was originally going to do, is just paint them solid gold and call it a day. And then I was like, that's kind of boring. Oh, hey Sandy, how you doing? Is your full-time? Yes, Ken. Black Gray Cobbler is, yes, that is the paint color for my cabinets back at my other place. Yeah, guys, this is what I do full-time. I was a bartender for, gosh, about 16 years, I think. I worked in the restaurant industry forever, and then, excuse me, our restaurant closed down, and then the big C word happened. So luckily I got a little severance package there. So, you know, during that time, that's when we were all like, what can we do? So then I started making gnomes for Christmas presents. And then I started making custom order gnomes. And then I started getting to, then I did a live. After I did my first live, then I got more invites to like events and stuff. And here we are. It was never my intent to be an online creator for a job, but I love it. It's my favorite job I've ever had. I didn't know that it was really a thing, so it's fun. I love it. Okay. All right, so that's dry enough. So now I'm going to use this, I'm going to do a little bit more free pouring here. I'm just going to take this dark, this is a Starry Night. And I'm just going to add a little bit more of this in there. And then we'll be done after this little segment right here. I mean, well, we got to do the resin. But no more paint, though, after I do this part. And I think I'm just going to do the top, and then I'll do the sides, and then I'll do the, you know, instead of doing all 3 at once. I think it's going to work a little bit better. So this is sugar glass. It's like a real dark turquoise. And then I got the blue Java banana. That's the lightest color that you're seeing there. I thought about adding some green, but I think I'm just going to go for more of the blues and turquoise. Okay, and now let me blend that in. Whew. Get all this gold paint off of here. But thank you guys so much for being here. And if you're on my page, guys, I did cross post this, but if you are on my page, please be sure to check out Paint Pixie. Their products are amazing. This table was doing this, and I thought I was falling backwards just now. I was like, is this the end? Am I falling out? No, it's fine. Okay, so I'm just kind of blending these in. So I did the lightest color in the middle, and then I'm using the sugar glass, kind of blending that into the blue Java banana. And then I'm going to pick up this Starry Night on the sides, and I really want it dark, 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 like almost black on the edges. Here, let me, should be dry enough for me to do this. You'll see a little bit better. Okay. I know before you probably couldn't see it all. So then I'm just taking this dark blue and I'm going all curvy with it because rivers ain't straight. I said, let's make this into a waterfall. That's the straightest waterfall I ever did see. That was a man-made canal. Now we're going to do the same thing over here. And I'm just kind of following these, like where I went out to the gold, just kind of following that. So I want those to be kind of exaggerated. Oh yeah, that's fun. Okay, so I still have a little bit of this blue on here. I'm just gonna knock that off on my puppy pad. And then I'm gonna blend it in a little bit. Rinse my brush off, get some of this pigment off. Okay. And now I'm just going in with just a wet brush and I'm kind of blending it in. Get a little bit more water. So it kind of looks like a little river. I think I went a little bit too dark right there, so I'm just going to add a little bit more of this. Hello? Anybody home? And I'm just blending it in a little bit more. Ooh, I picked up some gold, but that's okay. Just blend it in. It's fine. Okay, so that's the top of it. It looks kind of fun and magical, mystical. If y'all like that. Now we're gonna do the same thing on the side. You hear me knocking? Oh, you're so nice. Do you have to paint and all before you leave the rental? No, we painted the whole house when we moved in. Hallelujah. Our landlord, you know, he didn't charge us a security deposit because this house, the people that lived here last, they didn't do anything. This house was a mess when we first moved in. And he said, y'all paint it and do the yard work, all that stuff, and you don't have to pay a security deposit. So no, we don't have to do that, thank goodness. But he is in town right now. I seen him out there earlier mowing the yard. He lives in Virginia Beach in the Norfolk area. And he pops in like once a month, something like that, because he has a business here, but he also just likes to stay at one of his other places. I don't know, he's always doing work on, he's got 3 rental homes here, then he has some rental businesses downtown. And yeah, he's a real nice guy. He's been a great landlord. We've been here for about 6 years and we love this house, we love it. But the only reason that we're moving back to the country is, you know, because my parents' health, you know, they could use a little bit of help and we want to be there for them, to help them do things. But I've loved living here, and this is a great house. I met lots of amazing friends in the almost 20 years I've been here. Almost 20 years. But at the same time though, it's kind of dangerous here and I'm ready to get out. Crime's bad. They crazy. I was visiting my neighbor the other day and she said there's another shooting right down the street. And I'm like, this is supposed to be a good neighborhood, but ain't no neighborhoods good around here no more. Crime's so bad. It don't matter where you live. Roanoke's always on the news for something. And I'm like, what are they doing now? Wilding out. So it's safer. You know, we got bears and stuff. Okay, this is one side. We got bears and stuff. So this is one side. It's just kind of fun. And I don't think I'm going to do the gold bottom. I think I'm just going to paint the inside table gold. And I think that it will make it match, but I'll do the same 24 karat gold I see a little spot right here. It's not blended at all. What did I do here? I thought it was done up here. But the top definitely has to look nice. That's the part we're going to be looking at all the time. I don't want to be like, well, I should have done this. I should have done that. Well, we're just going to have to let that dry. I'm so messy. Just fix this one spot. Guys, I ain't never done this before. I just said, sounds like a plan. Sounds good. Put a little bit of this in here. Let me get a little bit more water. Yeah, I'm just doing one table. I thought we'd have time to do both, but y'all know I'm slow. I'm slow. I'm picking up a lot of gold on this outside, but I'm just going to have to dry it and then touch up that spot, because if I keep messing with it, it's just going to make it worse. Okay. All right, so let's do this other side. All right, do this side. Okay. Whew. See, that's the dog's chair, so it don't matter. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? You have water drops. Yes, I do. Well, oh, yes, I do. I got a major. Oh, girl, thank you. We'll fix them. We'll fix them. Wait, I did this side, right? I can't remember what side I did and what side I didn't. I think I already did this side, because the other side looks like it needs some attention. Okay. Just blending this in. That's fine. Okay, so this side really needs some love. Let me fix it real quick. Just need to add some more of this paint in it. Okay, and a little bit of this. I'll turn it around here in a second. Let's get paint on it. I'm gonna need some more white, dang. Okay. See if I can get some of this off before it dries. Josie, I keep wanting to use my apron to wipe stuff on. Come here, puppy pad. Don't leave me. I still have a little bit of white paint back here so I can touch up this one spot I missed. Or that ran. That was just a mess. But we're gonna fix it. It's fine. Okay. So now let me turn over this way. I'll prop it on my knee. But hopefully y'all can see. Okay. So I added the blue Java banana and a little bit of the tropical dream. We're just gonna redo this side. It's fine. It happens. Get that gold off of there. And I just have a wet brush, so I'm doing my lighter inside the middle first. I like working lighter to darker. I think it's a little bit easier in most scenarios. Let's see if I got any more of this left. And then this is the Bon Beanie cocktail. And then we'll just add a little bit more of the Starry Night on the side. So I'm not seeing any Starry Night on this side. I'll do some more Happy Mail here in just a minute, guys. Thank y'all for your patience. I don't want to rush it because I won't have to look at it every day. Okay. So now I'm picking up some of that Bon Beanie Cocktail, and I'm just blending that in with the Tropical Dream. And then I'm going to pick up some of the Starry Night. Y'all, I would love to start doing furniture. I think it'd be so fun, but I have lots to learn though. I'm not a professional anything. But I've got lots to learn about furniture. I know some people, that's all they do. And that's amazing. Okay, I'm just gonna clean off my brush, then we're gonna blend it, and then it's fixed-ish. Well, I'll have to go over this gold again. Okay, I think that's fine. That's fine. And then I just have to dry this and put a little bit more gold, and then we're going to go ahead and add the resin, and then I'll just paint the inside later on. But at least the outside's done, and I'm going to set it down. But I'll repaint the bottom. Everybody okay? Should be done this weekend. Yes, almost. Love the peacefulness. Oh goodness, Fran, you're so sweet. Y'all so kind. Everybody okay? Let me see what it says over here. So far away. If you ever need some great advice on furniture painting, oh, okay, awesome, Josie. Yeah, guys, Josie, the owner of Paint Pixie, she is an amazing furniture artist. You'll be starting on some furniture that we will be keeping. Oh, very cool, Josie. I can't wait to see that. Can't wait to see it, friend. So I'm just going to dry this real quick. I just got to touch up this little gold spot on here, and then that gold spot over there, and then we'll be done, okay? We'll add some resin, and then it'll take a couple days, but we're coming back Saturday. I'm leaving here Friday morning to head back, and then I'm coming back Saturday, and that's when we're going to get the U-Haul. So Saturday, the resin should have had enough time to cure, and then I'll finish it up. I'll do the insides once I get it down there. But guys, I won't be having Ding Dong Friday this Friday. I thought that I was going to be, but then I was like, oh no, well, I mean, it's for a good cause. It's a benefit event Friday at 8 p.m. and it's to help Crafter's Fortune, Miss Rebecca. We're raising money for her mom's funeral expenses. So it's a sad situation, but y'all know that it's very, very expensive to bury someone, and then her brother flew in, and so I will not be having Ding Dong Friday this Friday, but I'll still be live at 8 p.m. And then I'll try to do my Happy Mail. Saturday I'm in an all-day event. Sunday I'm in an all-day event, but the one on Sunday ends a little early. So if y'all want, I can come on and open Happy Mail Sunday night around 10 Eastern. So that would be 7 Pacific, but y'all let me know. I never want to make nobody mad. Oh, thank you, Fran. You just did. Yes, I'll paint the inside white. But we're going to go ahead and resin the outside. And then once we get it back to Galaxed, to the new place, then I can do the inside. It's fine. Because the inside's not going to be resin. Well, we're just about done, guys. Probably about 20 more minutes. That's what I'm going to say. Because we just got to touch up the gold here, touch up the blue here, and then mix up our resin. And the resin part will take a little bit of time. Woo. It's pretty warm today. Hey, Sassy Seahorse Creations by Cat. How you doing? Hey, Teresa. So good to see you. Nobody should be mad. Oh, you're so nice. So, guys, I'm going to go ahead and scroll. I got my tablet here. Let me scroll up here because I got to find somebody. Yeah, I'm being streamed on Paint Pixie's page and my page. So I'm going to scroll on Paint Pixie's page and find a winner. Who is this? Shelly. I'm going to pin it. So, Shelly McGregor. She says scary. Okay, well, hopefully the napkins won't be scary, Fran. Okay, and then, let's see. I'm going to pick one from over here. Who's this one? Avedna. Oh, you got my Happy Meal. Well, you want some more? You want some more, Avedna? So message me your address, guys, at the Crafty Brother. I think this might be dry enough to fix it. So let's see. Let me see if I can fix this. Whew. We just got a little bit more blue here and then a little bit more gold on the other side. And then we're moving on. Just making sure. Giving it one last little look. Make sure it looks okay. And I know I'm making a mess, y'all, but it is what it is. I'm having a good time though, that's all that matters. I can't have a good time unless if I make a mess. But I hope you guys try this though. I mean, you could do it with any color that, you know, whatever color your house is. And like I said, you don't have to do the white. I just wanted little pops of white throughout to kind of brighten everything up. But if you have like a natural wood table, it would be fun to just paint this on the little inside and leave the natural wood. That's really popular. But you can always go buy one for $5,000 if you got that kind of money laying around. I saw several on Etsy and I think Wayfair. So I said, woo-wee, $5,000, no thank you. We're just gonna do our version. Okay, and now I just gotta do this gold. Oh, thank you, Fran. So nice. Y'all so kind. Thank you for being so sweet. But I think I'm gonna put a trash bag down in the old craft room because it's got a fan in there, and plus I can open the windows. So I don't want to take it outside because bugs will get on it. They'll get in that resin and then I'll have an eternal gnat or mosquito living in my coffee table. I don't want that. I ain't into Jurassic Park like that. I don't need that. Get out of here, Skeeter. Guys, I'm gonna flick some gold on here. I don't know why. Don't ask why. I just thought about doing that. I said, oh yeah, let's splash some gold on there. Why not? I'm just touching up a few little spots that I'm seeing here. Plus once you resin, it's pretty permanent. We'll at least get the outside of this one table done today. And like I said, I might paint the other one just solid gold. I think it would be interesting. Okay, that's fine. Now we're just going to dry it and then we're going to resin it. Okay, that's fine. I'm just going to splatter some of this on there, okay? So I'm just using this big old brush, and then I'm flicking it. I don't think it was wet enough. Ooh, now she's wet enough. So I'm just flicking it on. This is how you make stars too. I love the fan brush to do this little flicking method, but I didn't bring that with me. Apparently I just brought one brush. I said, that's fine. That's good. That's all I need. But I know that I packed more. I'll find it right after the live. I can't even blame Charlie unless if he took it out of my bag. He probably did. He saw me coming and I said, I'm on Paint Pixie's page. He said, what will Justin miss the most if he's on Paint Pixie's page? Probably his paintbrushes. That little rascal. It's good to have him back. I love searching for my craft items. I think I'm gonna just keep them in the house at the new place. I'm not gonna let them in the craft shack. I'm gonna keep a padlock on it. I'll say, Charlie, why did my mind see singing the squirrel song? I don't know. Can you unpin so... Oh, you must be... Are you watching on... I don't have anything pinned, friend. I unpinned it as soon as I pinned it. I don't have anything pinned at the bottom that I know of. So I'm just doing a little flicky flick. Just because I thought it'd be fun. Okay, that's fine. All right, so let's dry this and then we're going to resin it. And it is what it is. And then we'll do the inside later. But I do want to make sure that this layer is very, very dry though before I add that resin on it. Hey Jane, how you doing, friend? Charlie ain't out chasing them Galax women. Girl, he's probably chasing them Galax possums. Who knows what he's chasing these days? If it's got a tail, he's chasing it. Well, maybe if it don't even have a tail, he don't care. If it moves, he's chasing it. It don't matter. Just touching up a little bit of those spots that I see where the whites need some love. And then we'll go resin. So excited. Yes, Charlie's my leprechaun friend. Oh, Cindy, yep. That's why they got that big rooster. He's already gotten into it with the rooster one time. They're not friends. They're not friends. That rooster, he's got like 7 ladies and Charlie is jealous. He'll be fine. Kind of dry brushing the white over top of that white sands just a little bit to give it some texture. But I still want to see the white sands underneath it. Okay, and now we're done. Paintbrush down. It is what it is at this point. But you do want to make sure that your paint's very, very dry before you apply the resin, in my experience. And I'm going to be using, I don't know what brand that is. It just says epoxy hardener. It's from Amazon. But I'll show you what kind I'm using here in just a second. Got to get a little something to mix that up with. And then I'm going to take you outside so we can, I'm going to take you out front because the mosquitoes are so bad. But we got to go outside and mix that resin. Then we'll lay down a trash bag, put it in here, then we're going to pour it. I'll open the windows. Okay? I think that's dry enough. But the gold and the Starry Night, they are a metallic paint, so they're going to look kind of shiny when they dry. Okay, that's fine. So let's go on a field trip, y'all. Okay, I got my epoxy hardener. I'm back, sorry. Oh gosh, that's all I have. And they're not even full. Hopefully we got enough. I don't paint this very well. At home I've got a bunch of resin. Okay, let's see. Everybody okay? Paint, brush, drop. Yes, Shelly. Hey, Bet, how you doing? Guys, I'm reading. I look tired. Girl. It says trying to sorry, it keeps cutting out. I'm connected to the Wi-Fi. Let's go back in the craft room. I don't know if this is enough to even do anything. We'll see. Everybody okay? I must be exhausted. I am pretty tired, friend. Not gonna lie. Guys, this might just be enough to brush it on. I might have to do a part 2. I'll be on Paint Pixie's page again very soon. Look at this. This ain't enough to do nothing with. Y'all gonna be mad. Don't be mad, but I don't think I got enough resin. At home, I got 2 gallons. I'll switch down here. Ooh, look at that. Okay, here's some coming out. Never mind, I got enough. I mean, not enough to do the whole thing, but enough to do a little layer. Okay, we're gonna go outside once I start mixing it. This will be enough to put a little thin coat on. We'll brush it on, okay? Yes, I slept in, and that's probably why I look tired, because I slept in. I slept too much. Hey Lucille, late for the party? You never late, Rona. How you doing? You're not gonna be mad? Wait to do it at home. Well, I got enough to at least brush it on there so it'll give it that look. So now, let's go outside and hopefully my service. Ooh, I packed all my craft sticks. What are we gonna mix with? My goodness. We'll find something. Here's a screwdriver. It's fine. Y'all look at how dark it is in here. There's hardly anything. It's so empty. And then that's the kitchen. Okay, so guys, I'm reading from Paint Pixie's page. I'm out here on the porch. This is an old screwdriver, it's fine. It's stripped. Don't judge me. So we want to stir this for 3 minutes. So 9:31 will be enough time. This is just going to be enough to go over the top. It'll be okay. When you're all moved in, yes. And bet, you know, if I wasn't on a time crunch, we'd definitely let that paint dry overnight. It's always best not to rush resin, but this is just going to be one coat. I can do another coat. Maybe next time I'm on Paint Pixie's page, I want to paint my craft room door, but maybe next time we'll do the other table to match it, and then we'll resin them real good, and then you can see the finished product. But today was just kind of a good starting point. I didn't think it was going to take that long, but here we are. Guys, I don't have my page out here outside, so if you're saying something, I'll see it later, but I just got my phone. I didn't bring my tablet. It says we got 286 brands. My goodness. This is not a lot. It's just going to be enough to brush the top, but it'll give it that shiny look. Be a good start. Hey guys, like I said, everything happens for a reason. I'm thinking maybe we should put some little flakes of gold foil or maybe some glitter in it. So I think I'm gonna let this little top coat dry, and then next time we do it, we'll add a full good coat of epoxy, and then we'll add some kind of sparkles and elements, maybe some 3D stuff in there. It'll be great. Oh. Mica flakes. Yes, that's a great idea. I think some real dark blue mica, mica flakes would be good. So I think we've got about a minute. But, I mean, goodness, this is just a little puddle that we're stirring with a screwdriver, because it is what it is. It is what it is. Looks like a half moon tonight. Sure is pretty. I think that's been 3 minutes at most. Gotta wait till it says 9:31, but by the time I get in there, I'll be fine. Your timing, oh, Bet, you're so nice, man. Bet, where do you live? Guys, nobody's commenting on Paint Pixie's page, so if y'all want to say something, go on over there. It's just me and Bet, 290 friends. Not yet. Not yet, she said. Okay, so still waiting. I never seen nobody stir resin with screwdriver. Greater Boston, Massachusetts. Okay. Very cool. And Josie's saying hi to Bet. Yo, I think that's been good. And I know some of y'all are saying don't stir so fast. It's a screwdriver, it's fine. We're just doing a thin little layer. But normally you would want to stir it kind of slow and consistent. Make sure you're scraping the sides. Stir it for 3 minutes. Has it been 3 minutes yet? Hey, Christina. How you doing? Oh, thank you for being here. And there's Cena. When it turns clear. It's pretty clear. It's definitely time, guys. I'm going to overmix it, probably. Okay, it says 9:32, so I think that's good. Look, it's just a little puddle. Okay, so I'm just going to brush this on. I'm going to use an old chippy brush. It'll be fine. Ooh, look up. Look at it from this view. I think it's going to look fun. So I'm just going to pour this on, and then we're going to brush it on. I'm just going to hold the camera because I want y'all to see what I'm doing too. I don't have an overhead camera, but I think this will be enough to at least brush the top with, hopefully. Whee! Okay. Okay. Let me find out. Here's an old brush. It looks like it needs to be thrown away. I wouldn't put a good brush in resin. Okay, here we go. So now we're just gonna brush it on. But when we do the other coat, guys, I'm gonna like really pour it on because I want some of these little indents to be filled. So I don't know if it will ever be a smooth surface. And if it runs on the side, that's okay. I'm just mainly doing the top. But if it runs on the side, we're just gonna let it run. We'll catch it later. My nose sure was running today. Guys, if y'all missed the reel I posted, that's some of the stuff that we made at the old house. And it's all gonna be in our next auction, which will probably be the first week of September, I'm hoping. Guys, my goal was to get in the craft room by the 1st of September, but that ain't gonna happen because right now our priorities change every other day, it seems like. But right now our priorities is just to get everything out of this house so we don't have to pay another month's rent. We've been paying rent here for, this is month 3, and plus paying our mortgage, and it's just, whoo, it's hard. So we can't keep doing that. And plus we gotta pay for that fence, and that fence will be done by the week. So I talked to Blake today and I said, okay, don't judge me, Blake, but if the fence is done before the time I get home, I said, please keep the dogs on the leash because I want to see them running free for the first time. And I said, does that make me crazy or a bad dog dad? It's a big moment. And, you know, we've been taking them out on a leash for 2 months. So I want to be there finally when that exciting moment happens where they just get to go buck wild, and I know that's what they're going to do. Maybe I'll go live the first time, but he said that he would wait. Now I just got to tell my brother. But see that shine that it's doing? I am going to take the heat tool over it just real quick, and then that's going to get all the air bubbles out. Ooh, that's shiny. Now I did have a little bit on the sides, but I'm not going to do the sides. I just don't want no runs. So I'm just going to gently go over the sides real quick. I'm just doing the tabletop today because we didn't have a lot of resin. But like I said, I've got 2 gallons at, see these drips over here? You don't want that. So we're going to eventually resin the sides, but not today. This is just a little start. So I didn't even need to put down trash bags. It's fine. I'm just doing a thin little coat, and then I'm just getting those little drips off the side. So this is what it's going to look like. I think it's going to be very fun. Y'all see it? Woo. Like a river, like a river. All right. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate you. Look, this paintbrush is the same color as my beard. If y'all ever need anything, let me know. So you can't wait for you to make more fairy doors? Oh, yep, we sure will. All right, guys. Thank y'all for being here. I'm going to scroll and find one more winner. So y'all message me at the Crafty Brother. Look at this eye. Wake up, eye. Okay. I'm going to find one more winner. Caroline Crisco. Girl, I just sent you some today. Caroline Crisco. And who's this one? But you can win again. J.M. Shepherd. Okay, guys. So y'all have a good night. This is what, let me turn around and show you one more time. But I will do the underside one more time. And this is what we got today. We'll clean up the sides a little bit probably too before we resin it. And then this is the top. But, you know, instead of buying something, we're just making over this one. And then we'll do this one down the road. But I might just paint it gold. I don't know. We'll see. All right, Josie, thank you so much for having me as always. Y'all check out Paint Pixie. It's amazing. And y'all have a good night. And I will see you Friday. Maybe tomorrow. Tomorrow I'm going to go meet Jesse and we're going to the Habitat store because I still have a gift card. So I might see y'all tomorrow, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everybody. You're never alone. Love ya. Have a good night.